formado la corredera, en el barrio La Cachimba se ha formado la corredera. Allá fueron los bomberos con sus campanas, sus sirenas. Allí fueron los bomberos con sus campanas, sus sirenas. Ay, mamá, ¿qué pasó? Ay, mamá, ¿qué pasó?
Hello! Alexa, stop. Hello, everybody. How are you? So I decided that... Miranda, you know that was for you. I decided that I was going to do this live on my Rosende Reads Instagram. I know that maybe not all of you know because this is on my regular Instagram, but I run a book club called Rosende Reads. We read, we go in like seasons, so we tend to read from like August to May, kind of like a school year. We read one book a month, sometimes more, depending on the size of books. And we meet a lot. So we were going to have a meeting last Sunday. We pushed it to this following Sunday to finish the book Little Women. And then today is just a live we're going to have to catch up, and I totally forgot I was gonna do that from Rosende Reads, and I did it for my regular one. But yeah, how is everybody? I'm pretty great. Tessa, what day are we on? We're on day 10 of our quarantine, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Well, for us, it's been pretty awesome because like we've been hanging out, so it's been cool, but. It's weird to stay inside this long, I have to say. How are you? How are you feeling? how is everyone out there in the world? Abudi! Hey, man. Tessa! Annika Fernandez says hi. Hi. Tessa says hi. Oh yeah, I'm sorry guys. I was supposed to do this on Rosende Reads. So if anyone's here for Rosende Reads, my bad. I was supposed to do the live on Rosende Reads, and I kind of messed up and did it on my regular Instagram, but that's okay. Hey Maddie, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So what is this live about today? Really, I wanted to just kind of connect again, touch base, see how everyone's doing. Not going insane yet, but the situation sucks. It does. I want us to all kind of have a place where we could voice those very understandable... Hi from Colombia. Oh, hola desde Los Angeles. Just have a place where we could voice all of the things we're kind of feeling, and we can talk about it, and we can also not feel alone in this. We can recognize that hopefully everyone's abiding by the same code of... We're going to quarantine for everyone else. Do I still talk to the Shadowcast? Yeah, of course. Not right now because we're all quarantined. But yeah, Dom and I talked, and we play video games sometimes. And yeah. 12 days. It's going to be a long day. I agree. Well, I'm happy to see you guys. What else? Also, I wanted to see what you guys are doing with your time. It's funny because when you're busy and you say, what are you guys doing? You're like, oh, I have stuff to do. Everyone believes you. But now that everyone knows you're at home, when they ask you, what are you doing in your time? I feel a little more pressure. I'm like, oh gosh, I feel like I should tell them I'm super productive. But I've been moderately productive. But a lot of laziness, a lot of Fortnite, a lot of sitting on the couch, hanging out with Tessa, watching Netflix shows. We've been cooking, which has been great. Oh my gosh, I was going to post this video, but it didn't work. Tessa made homemade arepas yesterday. Like, Tessa made them. She made arepas, and they were awesome. And she made them the day before, too. So I had 2 days in a row of arepas, like fresh, homemade Colombian arepas. So, cool. Oh, whoa, okay, learning to draw. How's it going? Are you a drawer? Like, do you recognize some semblance of, oh, I'm pretty good at this? Or is it like I'm just learning things because it's a lot of fun. It's a both thing. 1 month of quarantine in Italy. I do not envy that. I feel like we're gonna be on our way there, but I hope you're staying safe. Time goes fast when you're inside. It's weird. Most of the time studying, watching Netflix. Yeah, bored at home, so I'm baking and painting a lot. That sounds like a good place to be. Yes, Camila. Tessa learned how to make arepas. Hello from Greece. Hello. Do I miss Shadowhunters? Yes and no. It was an awesome show to be on, but at the same time, I've had my piece with it. I've said goodbye. I'm in a very happy place with Shadowhunters, so I don't ever say, God, I wish I was on that set today. But I do say, God, I miss those people. You know, I miss that environment, but I don't. I've already said goodbye. You know, Achi, Adam, you made it on the live. Oh, I miss you, man. I've been recovering from knee surgery. Not the worst time because of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. Chicago misses me. Ugh. I was pulled from Chicago early. I was supposed to be there for I think another month or so, but it was I'm not gonna lie, Tessa and I have been doing like long distance for 10 months, however long we've shot. So I was coming home to LA, Tessa was coming to visit me in Chicago, but it was a lot of back and forth. So for us to have 2 weeks where we're definitely not allowed to see anyone and we were forced to be together, it's been pretty sweet. It's been pretty sweet. I miss you, brother Adam. I miss you, man. Why did Shadowhunters end? Ended for a number of reasons, none of which I can tell you because I don't make those decisions. But it ended because everything good must come to an end at some point. It's part of the circle of life. So that's the best answer I have now. It just ended because it was time. But I'm happy. It was a fun show. All right. Let me see in your face. ¿Podrías hablar en español un instante? Claro que sí, pero me tienen que hablar en español. Yo no sé si tengo el vocabulario para seguir hablando sin prompts. You know, alguien me tiene que hablar y después puedo hablar más. Hola desde Argentina. Yo extraño Argentina. No he visitado hace unos años ahora. Okay, hope to see me in Peru. I hope to be in Peru. My bookshelf was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Tessa actually organized it. Should I take you? How about a shout out to your old coach at STA, Coach Blanos? What's up, man? Okay, so Coach Blanos, do not think that I've forgotten. I have your poster right here. When I go outside again, I will send it. Guys, Wolverine 2573 was my football coach in high school, Coach Blanos. Awesome dude. I hope you and your family are doing well, staying safe. So I'm going to show you guys the bookshelf real quick. It's one of my prized possessions, this library. Pretty much any genre, we've got something. We've got something. Ay, gracias a todos que me están diciendo que hablo bien el español. Have you seen the rip-off version of City of Bones? It's called City of Boneheads. No, I have not, but that will be great to Google after this live. Got a lot of time. Are you working on some new show or movie? Maybe some of you don't know. I'm currently on Chicago Fire. We have another episode airing tonight. Yeah. Check it out. I think it's 9/8 Central. And then Tessa and I did this 80s puzzle the other day. Pretty cool, right? ¿Qué más? What's up? ¿Cuál es tu comida colombiana favorita? Bueno, a mí me encantan las arepas. Y también el arroz de mi abuela era mi favorito, por seguro. You're the man. ¿Qué más? What are the pops from? All the pops that I have were given to me as gifts at conventions or by friends. So this pop is the first Simon pop I have. Believe it or not, my dad has like 4 of these all around his desk at his office. And he even has one that they painted my eyebrow into it. He's He's gone crazy collecting these. I also have this Superman one that I got at a convention, and I have this Michelangelo that I got, and then my buddy Justin Arnold, he gave me this Zoltar machine one because he knows I love the movie Big. And if you haven't seen the movie Big, you should watch it. This is a good time. It's very good. I could put a list of movie recommendations out, I guess, that I really enjoy. But we'll talk about that later. Some of the boys are getting on Fortnite. Puedes decir un trabalenguas en español. Trabalenguas, ¿qué es un trabalenguas? I know it's a tongue twister, pero yo no sé si conozco un trabalengua. ¿Una trabalengua? No puedo creer que hablas español. Mi nombre es Alberto Rosende. Soy de Miami. Claro que hablo español. Can I speak another language? No. Falo un poquinho de português e estou imparando italiano. But that's about all I can say right now. ¿Cuándo vienes a Colombia? Yo no sé. Yo quiero visitar, quiero ir con mis padres, pero tengo que esperar hasta que todo esto pasa, ¿no? Alberto, did you know that on the Wikipedia it states that you and Dom are partners? Okay. I mean, Wikipedia is not ever accurate. One of the reasons why... I don't know if you can. People that are still in school, can you use Wikipedia as a source? Because I know when I was in school, they really frowned upon it because of its, as you can see, it's possibly inaccurate information. Is Tessa doing anything new? Just hanging out with me. You know, this is... So a lot of you guys don't know, in the acting world, right now, from like January to April, is this thing they call pilot season, which is when a lot of new shows are being made. A lot of new networks are making one episode, a pilot of a show, and then presenting it, and then seeing if it sticks and if they want to continue making that show. So this is actually a really big time for our industry to be shut down. Just like everyone else, I bet, has other things that are, you know, everyone's going through it in some way. So this would be the time that we'd all be auditioning and doing things. So we're kind of just chilling. What kind of books do I like? I like all types of books. I do not discriminate on books. I believe it's important to be well-read, and I believe it's even more important to be well-rounded. So I think you should try to read everything. On my list right now, a little poignant, How Democracies Die. This was actually a book recommended by Obama a couple years ago. It was one of the 100 books, or one of the books he'd read that year that he was very excited about. So I was like, I should check this out. And I decided to read it now. What else? I have a new favorite book, if you guys want to hear about that. I don't know if... My dad is Is my dad on here? Pop, are you on here? Well, anyway, my favorite book right now is by this relatively new writer. This is his first novel. His name's Scott Hawkins. Somehow he heard this on the live. I hope he writes more. I hope this quarantine is forcing him to write more, because I think he has a tremendous talent, and this book was just epic. It's called The Library at Mount Char. I can't even tell you what it's about because I don't want to give anything away. It's just it's a tale on epic proportions about the clashing of two worlds. Epic. That's all I can say about that. So yes. What else we got? Ven a Chile. Sorry, I wish. I love to see your presentation and thank you guys. That's awesome. Will I save the live stream? Yeah, I'll post it. Okay. You know who you are, Marion. Calm down. What movie can I recommend? Give me a genre. What type of movie are you looking for? Because there's a lot of movies, but there are certain movies people don't watch sometimes. Or un trabalenguas. Gracias. I would like to learn French. I'd like to get all of the Romance languages down, so then I can go to all of my favorite places and completely communicate. Javi, how are you? Cam says, hello, Alberto, where's Stella? All right, Cameron, let's see if we can find her. She's probably off, like, sleeping or something. I would be very annoyed if I were to come pick her up. Right, Stella? Can I pick you up? I'm going to pick you up. Give me a sec. Stella, say hi to Cameron. Tons of personality, this one. Okay, you're taking over the life. You need to stop talking. You're just talking too much. I'm kidding. Wikipedia's a devil. Okay, let's see. Do I know some words in Portuguese? Yeah, I know some words in Portuguese. Am I binge watching any TV series? Yes, Tessa and I started The Hunters last night. We've been watching The Outsider. We've been...
Babe, my nephew wants to know why you weren't talking to him.
Why I'm not talking to Cam?
Yeah.
Oh, man, Cam, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be ignoring you. There are just a bunch of other people here, and maybe you can say hi to all of them. Hey. Aw. Well, I can show you what Stella's doing on her little ottoman. She gets very camera shy. She was like biting and being really cute, and now she's quiet. See? It's midnight, turn the camera on her, she stops. Did you see that? All right. You've got a big home. Oh, thank you. No, it's an apartment. Just goes up. You should read 1984. Damn it, Jordan. Damn it, you're right. I should read 1984. Good thing we read it with my book club. We read it, I think, last year. Rosende readers, can you guys pitch in on that? But, like I said, pretty much any genre, a lot of books are in this library. So yes, 1984 was my favorite book. And actually, if you want to read something and not get get a little freaked out about the state of the world, but also find something interesting and see that there are examples of people thinking in the same way as you, or possibly having these ideas way back then, check out 1984, written in 1949 by George Orwell, responding to what he'd just seen during World War II and in Berlin and everything. So, pretty awesome book. Thank you for the recommendation. And if anyone else hasn't read it. If anyone else hasn't read it, you should. Where is PanCon 3 in October? Where is that? Because as of right now, all of the cons I was originally supposed to go to, I'm still going to. If they still happen when they get postponed or moved, I will still be there as long as I can. Just remember, now it might conflict with the Chicago fire shooting schedule. So if I'm shooting, I won't be able to. But as of right now, I'll be there. I'm excited. Yeah, anyone from Rosende Reads on here? Because I'm sorry I went to the wrong live. My favorite movie is Moonstruck. If you want to watch a good family movie with your family. Sorry, redundant. You know, it's really good. Have I ever been to Azerbaijan? No, I haven't. I would love to, though. The book, here I'm going to show you again, so take a screenshot. The book is called The Library at Mount Char. Literally epic. This book is just so incredible. Would you guys feel weird if I read the back so you guys all can have an understanding of what it's about? The Rosende readers already did this because I totally have geeked out about this book already. So if you want me to read the back, just put a few comments in like, yeah, read the back so we all know what it's about. If not, just check it out. You guys want a tour? It's a little messy right now because we've been living in it. But this is the kitchen. This is Stella's ottoman. That's our fireplace and our other stuff. Let's take the cannoli. We've got our storage closet, got our bookshelf, and then we've got a little bathroom in there. And then the second floor is where all of our music stuff is, where Tessa plays piano. And I haven't practiced guitar yet, so I don't want to say that I do that there, but That's what we do up here. We have our little practice. Look how nice the trees look today, right? And then upstairs, Tessa's getting ready. So we will not go up there and disturb her. Show us Tessa. Tessa, they want to see you. She will make an appearance shortly. Okay, one of the other things I wanted to talk about that I thought was a pretty interesting way to pass time. So I know many of you, some of you know that I'm very into the idea of constantly learning, especially challenging yourself to learn new things, question things, come up against new ideas. So actually, the Yale University has a list of courses you can take online for free. Of course, they're not for credit, but they're open courses that you can decide to take. Many of them are like a 6-week curriculum, because it's supposed to be like 2 classes a week for 6 weeks or something like that. And for 12 weeks, I guess 12 weeks would be a full semester. But it's pretty cool. I'm taking one about political philosophy, but they have a range of classes ranging from history, philosophy, physics, arts, language. So they have quite a few classes that you could check it out. I'll post something that you could swipe up to like check out the list of classes, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah. So how's everyone else doing? What are you guys up to? I'm going back through the comments. Where's Dark Shade Con? What else have I been doing? So I've started that. I'm going to start that book today. Working out. I have to start. It is just a crazy time that we're all in. Let's show Stella. Let's see what she's doing. Stella, what do you think? How's your time here? Okay, let's ask a better question. Most of the time, Tessa and I go away for most of the day. How is it that we are in your space all the time? Yeah, I would feel the same way. I totally get it. Hey. Anyone have any questions for Stella? Okay, maybe not. I'm not getting any more comments. I don't know if you guys are commenting anymore or not. I'm getting a lot of requests to be in this live. Why do you want to be in this live? And if you're in this live, could you leave after? Very interesting. Very interesting. So, I'm trying to think. I had so many things planned to say during this live, and now they're all just kind of... Okay, one thing I do want to talk about. One of the lovely things that Tessa and I have even discovered is the beauty of community. We ran out of eggs and milk the other day, but we didn't want to go to the grocery store because we're quarantining, so we're like, oh, how are we going to do that? Well, one of our friends who lives like a block away, they went to the grocery store for us, got us eggs and milk, and then left everything at the front door, and it was really sweet. So yesterday I went on a bike ride, and I brought them arepas that Tessa had made. And I think it's important to do that, to be looking out for your neighbors and to see if there's any way that you can help or be there or just check in, to kind of pass this time. This is an incredible time that we're alive. If we look at it from a historical perspective, the last time the world saw something like this was in the Spanish flu of 1918. So it's 100 years. And then in 100 years, people will learn about this. They'll be like, whoa, the last time this happened was in... Well, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Maybe it will. Who knows? But the idea that someone might study this in a textbook and we'll be able to say, oh, whoa, we were there. That was weird. Fascinating thing. Fascinating idea. Yeah, any other questions for me right now? Because I'm not getting any comments. Hey, Tessa, can you check and see if the live is still working? Oh, okay, there we go. What time is it for you? Okay, good. What time is it for me? It is 11:30 a.m. in Los Angeles. Do I speak Italian fluently? No. I would love. My comments are free. Okay, so all of our comments froze for a bit. Tessa waved. Thank you, Tessa. A lot of people say that we're the virus on the earth. Okay. I don't know how comments get deactivated, but... Well, maybe it's not that we're the virus, but maybe it's that for too long humans have refused to live symbiotically with our environment. We know that oil and other forms of, we need to start working towards renewable fuel and renewable energy. We know that oil isn't good for this country and for this world. We know that plastic is something we should stop doing. So I see this entire thing as an opportunity. I see it as an opportunity to recognize the systemic problems within our country and our world, and hopefully we use this example to create a better future. So we're noticing that in the United States that one of the problems or fears is that not everyone has health insurance. So when it comes to a crisis that would require people to go to the doctor when too sick or to take certain precautions, and they can't because they don't have insurance, that is a problem with our system that we need to fix. When we see that some people can't afford to take this time off because they need to keep working to pay bills and whatnot, we have to recognize that maybe income inequality in our country is at a point where it's unsustainable and it's ridiculous and should be fixed. So I think this is an awesome opportunity. So we have to see it that way instead of like a curse or something. Everything's an opportunity. Pollution has reduced significantly since we were quarantined. Interesting. But this all makes sense to me. Like, nothing is like shocking. Everything's like, oh, okay, yeah, 2 + 2 = 4. And we have to be careful for the examples like in 1984 of 2 + 2 = 5, when our administration and regimes would rather have us be good citizens and good humans. Let me keep looking. I saw a few other questions. But still, there's some who don't listen. That's true. How old is Stella? Okay, movie music supporter. Stella is 3 years old. She turns 4 in July. And she is technically my first pet. Like, we had family dogs and stuff growing up. We had Indy, who was a beautiful golden retriever. And then my parents still have Bella. But Bella's more of my brother's dog and my mom's dog. And Indy was my mom's dog, whereas Stella is mine. Yeah. Sorry, she's just being super adorable right now. Let's see what else we got. Whoa, 4 a.m. for you in Australia. Why are you up? Or did you not go to sleep yet? Were you binging something? See, these are the questions I ponder. What was my longest recorded field goal? So a lot of you don't know, I played football in high school, and I'm very proud to say I played football at St. Thomas Aquinas, because if you look up the institution that is that school, we have a tremendous history in excellent athletics. We have tremendous coaches, tremendous teaching staff, and the athletics at that school are nuts. But that's because of the environment that they, work hard, play hard. It was a very cool place to go to high school. My longest recorded field goal, though, I think was in practice, and it was probably like 50. But in a game, I don't remember. Oh, I haven't thought about it in forever. Wow. Cool. Does she shed? So, Stella, do you want to tell them whose apartment it is? Because your hair is all over it. Not even a wink. Yes, Stella sheds a tremendous amount. We have to pretty much vacuum every other day. What's it like working on Chicago Fire? It's always interesting when you join a new cast and you start working on a new show, especially one that's been around for a while, like Chicago Fire was. Because you know that they've already developed a rapport, they've developed a way in which their machine works. And as an actor, you're hoping that you can slide in as a piece of that machine and it keeps moving smoothly and there are no hiccups. Because a machine that's been running that smoothly for that long knows what it's doing. And if something doesn't work, it'd be very easy to be like, oh, this machine, this new piece is now making it work less efficiently. So that was a fear that I had. But then the minute I got on set and met everyone there, all of those kind of disappeared. They're an extremely caring, loving, family-oriented group of people that make working there feel like play often. And it's been a great experience. I'm using this time to sort out habits. I usually wake up at 1 p.m. and I'm making myself wake up at 7 a.m. All right. How is that going so far? Because I know that Land of Bodia, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I know that waking up early after not waking up early, the first few weeks is miserable. I woke up for Chicago Fire Shadowhunters was like a late show because we did a lot of night shoots. So it was a lot of staying up really late. So I developed literally the sleep schedule of a vampire. And then I come to Chicago Fire and they're early, 5 a.m. calls, 4:30 sometimes. So I had to, and you can ask anyone that works there or anything, I'm pretty much not awake until about 10 a.m. But yeah, I know that's hard. So I hope that's going well. ¿De dónde eres? Bueno, yo soy de Miami. Yo nací en Coral Springs, que es un pueblo ahí al lado de Miami, y yo crecí en el sur de Florida. Pero mi mamá es colombiana y mi papá es cubano. Y ellos inmigraron a los Estados Unidos, Mi mamá tenía como 14 años y mi papá tenía 5 días. Who's your favorite superhero? I think it's Captain America. I think he's just such a badass. And also, I think Chris Evans did a great job of playing him. ¿Qué quiere decir tierno? Eres muy tierno. Can you please say hi to me? Hi. I don't wake up fully till noon. Blake Gallo is an example for me. Oh, thank you. I'm in Canada. Oh, not only are you Tammy from Canada, Tessa has a sister named Tammy who's from Canada. You're from Broward, Alberto, not Miami. Bueno, Juliana, cuando hablas español puedes decir que eres de Miami. Oh, burn! Sorry, I'm kidding. Everyone, that is my extremely talented younger cousin, Juliana Simone. She's an awesome artist. I don't know what you and your sister, I know you guys have been making things. I don't know if you're performing anything during this quarantine, but if you want to follow like a cool younger artist who is getting into college and stuff right now, check her out, the Juliana Simone, but don't speak to her in Spanish. I'm sorry, Julie, you set yourself up. You called me out. You did not. Oh my God, I did. But honestly, she's super awesome. So if you guys want to follow her Instagram. Also, Julie, I'm gonna brag about you for a bit. So you started this. Juliana also started the organization Students. I can't remember the full name, but essentially, there's Students Demand Action for gun sense laws in the United States. She started the whole organization in Miami that eventually spread throughout the country, and she's spoken at events. And I think you met Vice President Joe Biden. Right? You met Joe Biden. Maybe she signed off. Anyway, check her out. Very proud. Anytime. Awesome. Oh, I hear footsteps. There she is. Oh. I thought you were going to come on. Come sit down. Yeah, come sit down. Oh, no, come around. There she is. Youth, okay, thank you. You started March for Our Lives in Minnesota. Youth leadership is so important. Yes, that's awesome. You guys should all connect. Really, she was a wonderful example of the ability to take action, even though you feel as though maybe your voice doesn't, I don't know. She didn't question that. She immediately started to take action because she knew her voice needed to be heard. It was right after the horrible thing that actually happened on my birthday. Oh, she says hi. Juliana says hi.
Hi.
On my birthday in Parkland, my birthday a couple of years ago, this very, very sad, horrible thing happened. And because of that, it spurred a lot of people into action. And I think at a time like this, especially youth leadership is important when we know that by staying home and doing the proper things, we can...
Sorry, I was reading the comments and I saw someone's name was Vampire Dumpling. It made me happy.
Sorry, she just looks really pretty. I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, because I haven't worn makeup in 2 weeks. It's a bizarre experience, putting it on again.
Tudo bem? Tudo bem, tudo bem. Tudo bom? Is it tudo bom? Would I answer with tudo bom? Because that's Brazilian, it's Portuguese. What's your biggest fear?
Ooh.
I have a very healthy fear of the unknown. I don't know if it's my biggest fear, but because it's the unknown, it kind of slides into the dark and to open water. Although I've swam in open water and I've hung out in the dark. I don't know. I don't know if I have do I have a crippling fear? Birds. I hate birds. I'm very afraid of birds, asked Tessa.
Yeah, we could barely make it through the Hitchcock film about, birds. It's that is how Alberto views day-to-day life.
All the time. I just don't like birds. I think they're creepy. I think they're awesome and beautiful, majestic when they're way over there flying. I don't want them to come down.
Well, remember that hawk that flew at your head the other day?
We did a hike in Los Angeles before they shut down hikes. It was just me and Tessa and one other person. So we were in a small group that had all been quarantining. We were doing it properly. And all of a sudden, in the middle of this hike, a hawk swoops by me, knocks my hat off my head.
No, it didn't.
I'm trying to tell a story here, Tessa. Almost knocks my hat off my head. Tessa turns around because she heard it. That's how fast it was moving.
That part is actually true.
Why are you telling people my stories aren't fully true?
Now. I did actually turn around because I heard it go.
And then I was and then for the next 10 minutes, I was worried that we were going to get attacked by birds and that they were circling us, trying to eat us. I was ready to fight.
For a normal person, this would be terrifying. For Alberto, I was like, oh my God, his heart is probably pounding through his chest.
You have no idea. You have no idea. I could have flown off that mountain. That's how much adrenaline was going through my body.
Half expected to turn around and watch him pick you up and just take you away.
Yeah, it was bad news bears.
Also, so my nephew, or one of my nephews, was watching your live, and he thought you guys were FaceTiming. So he was showing you his little puzzle pieces and stuff.
Oh, no way.
He's doing a puzzle right now.
We'll FaceTime later.
So he was like, why isn't Alberto answering?
Clarita, oh my gosh, how are you? My other cousin. Try to speak in Arabic. I know one phrase in Arabic, assalamu alaikum, right? I think it's peace be with you, right? Tell me, assalamu alaikum. And then I know you answer with alaikum assalam. And then I know alhamdulillah, which I think is how are you, right? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn phrases and stuff from other countries, but it looks like you're exaggerating though. All right, Jordana.
You're not wrong.
I tend to tell good stories. Does that mean they might be a little bit exaggerated?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Actually, he doesn't usually do this.
Next movie, The Bird Attacks. Alberta. Okay, we haven't heard that one before. We've heard
We heard one the other day that someone said by accident.
Oh.
What was that?
Albessa.
Albessa?
No, we don't like Albessa. We heard one that sounded pretty cool, but it was an accident.
What was it?
We like Mossende, because that sounds like a dope name. Mossende.
Yeah, it does sound dope.
Okay, we're not going to talk about our ship name anymore.
Anyway.
Can you say something in German?
I
Yeah?
can sing in German. It's probably really bad, though.
Do you know how we talk? You speak Catalan, right? In Andalusia. Or Andalusia. Albesa. I don't know if it was Albesa.
It was something that we'd never heard before.
Mossende is superior.
Talberto?
Talberto might have been it. No, because
I don't think so.
No.
It just kind of sounds
Was it
like
Tessberto?
your name.
Bertessa? Do you have a dream cast you want to work with? A dream cast?
I was like, Stella's about to be real jealous if it was a dream cat.
Stella would be the dream cat.
A dream cast to work with?
A dream cast.
Oh, I mean... Do you?
I mean, I loved this show.
So many?
I loved this show in college, so I would have loved to work with the Mad Men cast. Because that period... Oh, you looked gorgeous in that period, too. I apologize.
Sorry, a call just came in.
I keep getting phone calls, so I started answering in different ways. Like last time I answered as a pizza delivery time. One time I answered like, "Dude, it's on fire! You gotta come see it."
But the guy sounded really nice. He was like, "Oh, sorry, I'll call back later and put my order in."
Yeah.
I felt really bad.
Oh, it's Selma's birthday. We say happy birthday, Selma.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Selma. I hope you don't allow this quarantine to bring you down, and I hope you enjoy your day.
Yeah. Who's had a birthday during quarantine and what did they do?
Yeah, what did you guys do for your birthday? I've seen things online where someone had like a table with like cupcakes and pizza, so people could drive up and like grab one and then keep going. So it wasn't like a party, but they could like come say hi to the birthday boy and then leave. I saw another one where the parents that organized that they all did drive-bys with their kids and they just like waved and said happy birthday. They had like signs out the window and balloons and stuff for the birthday girl. Like,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, have anyone done anything like that?
Did anybody see the wedding that took place in the streets of New York, I think it was?
Oh, yeah. That was beautiful.
That was really cool. So, like, they had, like, whoever was officializing the wedding. What's
The efficient?
I shouldn't have put you on the spot.
No, I know this. Hold on.
That person was standing in their apartment and yelling it out the window, and they were on like the street, and then people were like
the whole street,
far away,
like the whole street was paying attention. It was in New York.
They were cheering. It was so cool.
Oh, it was awesome.
And they had to like yell, "I do."
You did a binge watch party of Shadowhunters? How did that go? That's cool. You know, Tessa speaks French, so if anyone wants to speak French with Tessa, you can. She's going to teach me during this time.
I got to read
officiating.
my Duolingo,
that's my high school football coach, Coach Blano's officiating.
Thank you.
God, that was bad.
You know, the one thing I've noticed about like not really working every day during this is that like your brain is like just a bit slower.
Yeah. Okay, someone asked how we started dating. And then the other people asked... Wait, hold on. I saw another one that was a good question, too.
This angle is...
What is your favorite
really,
Shadowhunters memory
really
together?
Unflattering.
Well, I remember this one time we were on set. And this was before Tessa and I like officially started dating. And Tessa will remember this. And there were other people on set talking to Tessa. So, and I saw that Crafty had just brought out chocolate-covered strawberries. And those are Tessa's favorite. So I didn't want to, like, seem like I was jealous or anything.
I mean...
So I got, like, a little plate of chocolate-covered strawberries. And then while she was, like, talking to those other people, I just gave them to her and then walked away. It's pretty badass. Probably pretty obvious, too.
Very obvious.
Very obvious.
Very, very obvious.
I think my favorite memory of us on set's our first memory on set. When Tessa was in the 15th episode of season 2.
Yeah.
That's when we met. Can I speak Dutch? Can you speak Dutch?
No.
I can't speak Dutch.
If I could speak Dutch, you wouldn't know. I'd be using that.
You keep in touch with other people from Shadowhunters. Yeah. I mean, I haven't FaceTimed Dom, but we played video games yesterday, or 2 days ago.
Who knows?
It was at some point during this long day that is the quarantine. I mean, Kat and Luke were at my birthday. Jade texted me like yesterday, 2 days ago. We checked in with each other. I talked to Nick Sagar all the time, who played Alder Tree, if you guys don't remember. Him and I hang out a lot. You guys know I see Dom all the time. Everyone, we have been graced with this live with one of the most beautiful human beings to ever exist on this earth. His name is Philip Henry Colgan III. You might know him as Phil Colgan. He just waved a little hand. If you want to follow someone that's putting up awesome dance videos, he's an incredible dancer and choreographer. He was just in the national tour of Hamilton. Phil, I'm going to read your whole resume, so just be ready. He was my roommate in college, one of my best friends of all time. If you're looking for some content of just someone awesome to get to know during this time, you should check his Instagram out. He's a beautiful human being. He's in Staten Island, New York right now. He's about 5'10". I'm kidding. But yeah, he's one of my best friends of all time. Philip, hello. Oh, I went through this whole phase where I called him Philip too. Yeah.
Did he like that?
He did. I know he did. He did. He might say no, but he did.
He's very quiet.
Any other questions for us? I'm enjoying this. We should ask questions too, right?
Yeah, well, we got cool answers back on the last one. So
Where?
Yeah, let's
Where?
do it again. Oh, well, we already talked about, like, the birthday.
Okay.
You are a captivating man, Alberto.
And you're a beautiful young woman. Hey, buddy. I did. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed it when I called him Philip. Live play the piano. Hi, gordita. Aww. Hi, Mom. Everyone, my beautiful mother has graced this live. This live is now replenished with the best characters in my life. Hello, Mother. Game of Thrones or The Witcher? Haven't watched The Witcher, so we'd both have to say Game of Thrones. Unless you watched The Witcher.
I did not.
We did not. Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, but did you tell them what we started last night?
Yeah, I said we started The Outsider and we started The Outsider and we started Hunters. Well, we'd watched The Outsider, but we started Hunters. She meant gorditos. Say hi to both of us. I know, Mom. Pancakes or waffles? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, waffles. You're supposed to say something too.
Because, well, we don't have a waffle machine.
But waffles are, although Tessa's pancakes are better than waffles.
I mean, it's the exact same thing. Right?
But it's not. Pancakes are heavier and can be like denser, whereas waffles should be light and fluffy, in my opinion. Right?
They're the exact same mix, though.
Yes.
You know?
Tessa, your hair looks great. My mom says your hair looks great.
Oh, wow, thank you.
What's the thing you like most about Tessa? I like that she's Tessa. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good answer.
Arepas. What's the thing Tessa likes most about Alberto?
I like that he's Alberto.
Okay, that was a cop-out.
Oh, the favorite thing? I don't know. I can't pick one.
Start Rain. It's a very good series. Tessa was in Rain.
Yes. So I've watched it all. Well.
Okay, someone else. Once a Gleek, forever a Gleek. How did we enjoy the Testaments with Rosende Reads? Oh, I'm glad you enjoy Rosende Reads. That's awesome. The Testaments is Margaret Atwood's second book. A sequel, not second book, but it's the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, which she wrote in 1984.
This is funny because I thought this was on Rosende Reads, and it's
not. It's not. It's on my real life.
If you guys haven't read, then, for all of the non-Rosende Reads peeps here, if you haven't read Handmaid's Tale, if you haven't read Handmaid's Tale, please do, and then go read
The Testaments.
Yes.
I think they work really well if you read them in succession immediately. Because in the Handmaid's Tale, we get introduced to the world and a few characters, and then in the Testaments, we get to see some of those characters specifically live out like an entire life. It's pretty cool.
Do you want to set the phone? Would that help you? If you set the phone down?
Yeah, I just don't like the under angle for my...
Oh, but all we're getting really is under angle here, though.
Maybe you should hold it.
I don't know, I could try. Sorry, guys.
And
those books are page turners.
Oh,
like,
you just
if you
tear through
have
them.
any difficulty like getting into books or finishing them, like these ones, I can't imagine you would have trouble.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, absolutely. And since there's a lot of time, I recommend both of them. Get them and just read them. Coach Blanos asked if we have any hidden talents. Annie!
Hey!
Everyone, we've been graced by the queen herself, Annie Alonso. Everyone, please say hello. Hello, Annie. And we all wait. Okay.
There we go. They're coming in.
They're coming in. What do we think about Star Wars? What do we think about Star Wars? Did Clary get her memories back? Please answer. Did Clary get her memories back? Please answer. Did Clary get her memories back? You don't want my answer.
What's the answer?
She didn't. She didn't.
Babe.
I'm kidding.
The fact that
She definitely, I don't know if she gets her memories back, but the feelings that she felt for all of these people, the love, you can't take away. So I think she'll rediscover that. But I think you should ask Dom and Kat those questions. That doesn't really, I didn't think about that for them. Aw, we miss you too, Annie. I can't wait for all this to be over and then we could all hang out. You're in LA now, right? Like, I know you're home. I know you're home. We already talked about this. Never mind. Is she my girlfriend? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's my partner. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Thinking about how, like, we were like...
Hey, Nina! So many of you have seen that really badass picture that they have me sign out at conventions and stuff, where I'm in that leather jacket. Nina Duncan up there, Nina M. Duncan, she's the one that took that picture. And she took a bunch of other pictures that make me look way more awesome than I am. So thank you, Nina. And good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Haven't talked to you in a bit. I live in LA now. Have you guys watched / finished the Matrix series? We will do that this week.
That's a great call.
We will do that. Thank you, Annie. Thank you for that. Also, what are you taking in? Because I know everyone, Annie's an artist, writing, reading, doing all these awesome things. So I would be very interested to see what movies and things that Annie is taking in. Yep, in LA, can't wait to hang.
Tringa!
Tringa! Oh my gosh, guys, this is just a star-studded live.
Let's get lit. Look.
Tringa Rexepi is one of Tessa's best friends from Toronto, who I am very honored to call a friend of mine now. Her and her husband, Scott, are both very talented musicians and artists. And also, if you're looking for some cool content, you should check out their Instagrams because they're both beautiful people. And we miss them very dearly. Homework. It's all good. If a chicken had lips, could it whistle? Everyone,
Hey, Josh.
the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Van Cataraman joined. He's my best friend from high school. He also wrote a very cool book called... Here, you take over. I'm going to find it.
Uh-oh. I'm really bad at this
No, you're not.
when I'm by myself. I watch Old School Clue. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's found it. That worked out well for me. Ow. Ooh.
Okay, Josh, you did this to yourself. So Josh, my best friend from high school, wrote this incredible, cool book about his experience with leadership from youth, essentially. Accidental Activist, Justice for the Groveland Four. That's him right there, that handsome fellow. So Josh, when he was in college, heard about a tragedy that happened in the state of Florida about four African-American men accused of a crime they didn't commit, and 2 of them were killed before trial even happened. You know, this tore apart families. It was a terrible thing that happened. When Josh found out that this had happened, and then that they hadn't been exonerated or pardoned, and no justice had happened for these 4 men that were wrongfully convicted, he took it upon himself to continue to organize efforts to exonerate these men. And eventually, I think they achieved it. I think this year, was it this year, Josh, that they achieved that exoneration? Anyway, He's an inspiration as a person, and the fact that he already wrote a book is pretty crazy. It's okay. He's hanging out in Florida right now. If you guys want this is a page turner. I read it in one sitting. It's not long, really quick, but it's about what caused him to act, the obstacles that got in the way, and how he didn't let them stop. He continued to pursue. Yeah, Coach Bonos, Josh has done some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, very proud of him, and he asked for this. A real-life Atticus in the first book.
Ooh.
And if you haven't read the sequel to that, you should. It's pretty cool. If you could be any animal, which animal would you be? Tessa, you know which animal I'd be.
You'd be a cat.
I'd be some sort of cat. Whether it be a giant jungle cat of immense power, or an awesomely domesticated house cat who runs the home like Stella does.
I think I'd want to be an animal that lived in a different element.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd want to be either immersed in water or, like, flying.
Like a dolphin?
Yeah.
Or like an eagle?
Sorry.
No, in my mind, those are the two things. If I had to pick between those two things, I'd do those.
I don't know if I want to be an eagle, though.
No, they live very lonely lives. How long has the live been so far? I don't know how much time is left. Oh!
Yeah, for real, though.
We probably have about 5 minutes left. Thank you for reminding me. They always give me like a 2-minute warning. So if that 2-minute warning comes up, no, I'm going to say bye and peace. Favorite color on the count of 3. 1, 2. Yeah, we're going to say both of ours on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Purple.
Navy blue.
I actually don't know if purple is my childhood favorite color, and I just haven't changed it.
You got to stay loyal.
But, like, what do you know? What do I own that's purple these days?
You don't really wear purple?
No.
What's your favorite color? All right, someone asked, if you could live in a movie, which one would you pick? On the count of 3.
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3. Hogwarts, Harry Potter.
Oh, my gosh, of course.
I know, that's why I knew. That's why I just barreled through, because I knew you'd just agree with me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Some sort of fantasy one for sure.
But no, I'd want to be a wizard in Harry Potter. I wouldn't want to be a muggle in Harry Potter. That's a waste. And I wouldn't want to be a mundane. I'd want to be in the shadow world if I had to pick that world. You know, I'd want to be the interesting part of that world.
Here's the thing, it's like, we say this and then think about the reality of living in a world with demons coming to threaten the earth.
Yeah, I like the Harry Potter one where I can just like...
But then Voldemort like coming out and being like, abracadabra. Sorry, I know people are going to kill me for saying that. But like, just imagine a world where there's a Voldemort. I mean, there's people as evil as him, but they don't have magical powers, and I feel like that gives us an advantage.
Fair.
Also, featuring our rubber gloves in the back.
Oh, featuring our rubber gloves that came in the mail a couple days ago for when we do start having to go to the grocery store and whatnot. So we're on our 2-minute warning. We're going to answer one last question that came from Annie Alonso. Any movies we can recommend for her and Justin and for anyone on this live?
Yes.
Which one?
What have we watched recently? This week?
Onward.
Oh, actually, though.
Onward. Animated film. Onward. It was incredible. It was awesome. Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. Julie Louis-Dreyfus actually again plays the mom. Awesome movie. We really enjoyed it. You can rent it, I think, now, or buy it on Amazon so that you can watch it.
I knew people would get mad at me for saying abracadabra.
I know, guys. just I'll give a talking to her. Okay. I'm kidding. All right. Well, thank you guys for this live. We'll probably do this again maybe in a couple days, maybe next week. We'll definitely do it again at some point. But thank you for joining. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all taking the proper precautions and knowing that maybe you won't feel that it's important, but it's important for other people. And that's what I think being a good citizen is recognizing what your duty as a citizen for other people is.
Where did we watch Onward?
Onward, we got it on Amazon Prime. So I sign off every Rosende Reads with this phrase. I say, enjoy your days, continue learning, continue exploring, continue growing, continue questioning things, continue loving, and continue to be positive forces of change in your communities. We will talk to you next time. Thanks, guys. Peace.